Hello. I hope you realise that the Rwanda option may not yet be enforced, but similar options are already happening. 11 Albanians were quickly flown out of the UK on, I think, the 18th of October on a zero notice removal. And it seems extraordinary. It seems extraordinary that this is happening and is not really being reported widely, and that there isn't some sort of outcry. Of course, many of these people may not be genuine. Of course, many of these people are people that indeed the Albanian police force itself may have under surveillance. And I know that Eddie Rama is keen to staunch the flow of those people who should not be travelling. But the problem is, under the agreements that exist, under the Schengen agreements that exist, there is a freedom of movement. And once people are in Europe proper, they have the right to move around. France has no control over its borders. And it is wrong of us to expect France to do our dirty work for us. It's also wrong of us to fast-track people who haven't been properly processed. So this is from the Manston detention centre. That's the detention centre that was overstocked with people at about the time when the then Home Secretary, Suella Braverman, who was replaced by Grant Shapps and then replaced by herself again, visited. It follows plans by Priti Patel to expedite Albanians who arrive in the UK in small boats, and she says, or she said, made spurious asylum claims. We can't know if the asylum claims are spurious until they have been processed. If we're able to process those claims, then we should process many of the others. If we can do that fast enough, we should be able to do others equally as speedily, instead of taking 400 and X number of days to process each claim. If we can process 11 Albanians that fast, we should. Now, incidentally, on my way up to London today, I enjoyed the most delightful journey with two young lads who were both Albanian. I heard them talking, and I recognised the language, and I was delighted to find out one of them comes from Berat, which is one of the great towns in Albania. It has UNESCO protection. It's a wonderful town built on a hill. And the other one came from Vlore, which is down towards the south. I don't think it's quite as far south as all the penguins, not the penguins, the pelicans, but it's well on the way towards the Suliot Mountains, which are that's the mountain range opposite Corfu. And I can say with my hand on my heart, I had one of the most charming and delightful chats for an hour and a half. It took a very long time to get down to London, slow train, but it was delightful. Thank you very much. Faleminderit.